Hey there, Nikki Harden, psychic medium, spiritual transformational coach, and leader, and the formulator of 21 Cleanse. So today I am going to share with you the 4 worst words that you have in your vocabulary that's keeping you in pain, struggling, blocked, all of the above. And those words are, I'll do that when. I'll do that when. They can also be disguised as just as soon as this is done, then or I'll do that after this finishes, okay? Or I'll do that after X, Y, and Z is complete. And typically what you're putting off is what is really important to you, what it is that you actually value, yet you're putting yourself on the back burner. And this is one of the most common pain points that I see and hear in people's language all the time. It's how you stay in these patterns of procrastination and self-defeat. I'll do that when. So how is that manifesting? So how it manifests is not obviously, but I do a lot with people in 2 capacities. Number 1, I help them realize their goals. And number 2, I help them detox their body, right? So they can have the health, the vitality, the well-being that is available for them. So let's talk about detox and eating healthy. How's that manifest? So many people over and over. Well, I know I need to do something. I need to start eating healthy. I need to stop drinking so consistently. I need to let go of the sugar. But I'm not ready to do. I'm not going to do something until after the vacation is over, or there's a wedding coming up in 2 weeks, so I'll start after that. Or now it's like something big is happening in your business or in your career or whatever, something big, right? You have this meeting and you got to take a trip and travel for the meeting. So you may as well just keep, not eating healthy and eating and just grabbing meals on the fly because, you're not ready to commit to yourself. Like you'll do that when. So what does that do to you? Do you have any idea how that's like impacting your moment-to-moment experience? Let me tell you. You don't have the energy that's available so that you can actually channel that into your relationships and your life. You don't feel good in your body and most likely are carrying at least 10 extra pounds. So you don't feel good, you don't feel attractive, and you don't have you don't really want to be intimate or seen naked, or you wonder how you don't want to get dressed because you don't feel beautiful in the clothes that you have, and so you don't really want to go out and do fun things because you just don't feel good, you don't feel attractive. So now your life is suffering, your self-esteem is suffering, your relationships are suffering, all because you're not just saying today, right now, yes, I'm going to start taking better care of myself. And that's what I love about my detox, is not only does it quickly just let that crap go, the accumulation of all that excess baggage, for lack of better words, but it resets your system so you have energy, you have vitality, you have clarity, you have happiness and lightness of being, and you feel good in your body. So then you can channel that into everything and you start living your life and showing up in your relationships and your career in a new and more meaningful way. So you're realizing your goals. I also see this consistently is that when people are not prioritizing eating healthy, especially women, then what happens is that their personal goals or their career goals, they start putting other things in front of those as well. So they know they really need to take really good care of themselves, or to start eating healthy and to start moving their body, but they're not because now their kids has a recital, and so they got to take them all the time to this. And because they're not in a pattern of just even prioritizing their own self-care, they're also putting off the important meetings that they need to have and the phone calls they need to make to drive their career forward. And instead they end up supporting everybody else but themselves. And so then the career starts to suffer. I see it over and over and over. So the question is, at what point, there's always something, right? So the detox just is like, boom, there you have it. It's got a program. It's there. Your excuse is now no excuse. And your excuse is that I'm actually putting myself first no matter what's happening in my life, so that I feel good in my body and I can channel all of that into everything that I'm doing. Sleeping well, thinking clearly, taking action, feeling beautiful. And then in my coaching practice, most people that are coming to me because they've been putting themselves, their goals, on the back burner for so long and putting everyone else in front of them, waiting for something to give them permission. Oh, I'll start putting energy and attention into, making time to date and to get out into the world once my career is at this place, because then I'll feel good about myself and I'll start to do that. Or, once I'll start my own thing and I'll really believe in it and I'll go full throttle once this thing over here has completed. Like once I've finished taking care of everybody else and doing everything for everybody else. And the truth is, like, the pain grows and grows and grows. So the worst thing you can do is live in that space of I'll do that when. Whatever's after that, that's what it is that you really want the most. That's what it is that is creating the struggle and the suffering and the pain that you're carrying around, that's basically eating away at you, and it's eating away at you, but you're not doing anything. So get into gear. Stop waiting for permission. Start prioritizing yourself. And if you don't have a plan, if you don't have healthy boundaries, if you don't have structure, you're not going to create success. Not just, oh, I'm going to start doing that. Well, how are you going to start doing it? When are you going to start doing it? What's the structure you're going to create so you can succeed? What are you going to do when something happens, a distraction happens? Are you going to stay strong in your boundaries? Are you going to set healthy boundaries? How are you going to do that? These are the things I love helping my clients really get fine-tuned so that they actually start realizing and accomplishing their goals. And then when you do that, you feel really good. You feel good about yourself. You feel confident in who you are. You feel safe in your skin. You stop waiting for permission and you start accomplishing the things that you've really longed for, and you have success in your life. And then the more success that you have, the more freedom that you have in the way that it's being expressed. So get rid of those words, get into action. If you need help and support and accountability, I'm always here. You can go to my website, nikkiharden.com. You can book a call there. You can get the detox there. It's not fun living a half-lived life. And you didn't come here to live a half-lived life.